All right, couldn't resist this next step because it's the 500 watt spindle, and that looks pretty easy. All right, and after that, there's some kind of drain thing. But all right, let's do the spindle. All right, so I'm gonna grab the spindle right here. It looks like the most complicated will just be the wiring, maybe, for this. All right, I don't know which way this cable should face. I don't know if it matters. But the spindle goes in here. Hold on, there's some wires here that don't help any. Kind of get in the way. Let me just untangle those. All these wires. Because the spindle's pretty tight. It goes right on there. All right. All right, look at that. It's a tight fit. All right, so yeah, you can just put it up and down as high as you want. So like it doesn't matter that that bracket was so low. I don't know if I need to loosen this. Yeah, bigger. Where's the bigger? That's big. Okay, they give you all the tools, all of them, which is pretty nice. But this is not tight at all. Well, yeah, that's tight right there. Maybe not tight enough that the spindle is having such a hard time. You basically want to put, if I put a little pressure, there we go. You want to see what I did? So I just tucked one of these tools that came with it and I pried it out a little bit. That way you could. And there's the spindle, yay! And so I think that's good for now. It's kind of like what they're showing. So I'll tighten it a little bit so it doesn't spindle out. Look at that, there's the spindle. Thing's looking beautiful. All right, and so the next thing, might as well, is this drag chain bracket here, which I remember seeing that. That's right here. It looks like it goes right there somehow. Does it? I think it does. And it goes with 2 screws. Yeah, the 2 screws would go right there. It doesn't matter which side is what? It does. They don't show me. If you zoom in there, does this show if this thing's facing up or facing down? I imagine it'd be facing. I'm not sure. That's a weird shape. Maybe it's that shape for the washer. Right, because this way the washer, it won't be flat. This way it could, it's a little wider, so then the washer, okay. All right, so I gotta find these 2 screws. What are they? Button heat socket screw, 2 of them. These are all the leftover screws from previous stuff. I don't know what this button, what's it called? M520 button heat. M520 button heat. So we're just looking for an M520. Oh yeah, they're right here. Looks like there's 2 of them right here. One. They just put it in the same Ziploc to, I guess, save waste. Alright, looks like it's these 2. And so I'm going to go over here. Doesn't show a washer. So it looks like it goes just right in. Nice. But it's kind of, it's just, it's going to be a smaller one than that. That'll be this one. My goodness, this build's going kind of quick. I wasn't going to do this today. Thinking, you know, it's kind of late. All right, what's the next thing here? Just might as well, since we're looking at it. Oh boy. So this is this plastic thing. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So that's... So that's this thing. And I cannot tell how it's supposed to go. I guess with a picture. It only bends one way, so it's got to bend like this. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I can't really tell. Is this it? Is this the way? I'm gonna take these wires out of the way. Yeah, right? Yeah, because then the thing goes on and back. Okay. And, okay. I see, and then the other one goes in this track. All right, let's do this one first. So these are called M38 socket head. And M5s. Well, those don't look like M5s. And there's M3s. Okay, the M5s are the ones we already took out. So these are M3s. And what's this? This is also an M3. Ay, ay, ay. I can't understand. What would they call them? M3. M3 times 14. There's not 14 of anything in here. Oh, this is M5 and M3. Man, that's a lot of little screws. I honestly can't tell. Well, there's supposed to be 2 of these. My goodness. The naming on these things. I mean, it might just be me. Okay. Just can't tell which screws because these are so long. Now these you can tell the ones that go on the track. Like underneath. But the screws to them look so long. But maybe that's the right screw. But then these screws, there's a ton of them. And there's only 2 of these. There's like a ton of these. And it's got to be these because they're so small. Alright, let's just try these. I guess we'll know if they screw in because it's already threaded and I gotta find a small headed Allen wrench, not that small. There we go. They look identical, alright. There we go. And they thread in, so they must be right. Don't go too tight because it's just plastic. We don't want to thread right to it. It's just got to hold it in place. So I'll get another one just like it, I take it. So you do this before you even put the wires through it. Okay. Never done one of these, so I have no idea. Okay, we found the right screws because they screw in. They don't need to be that long. All right, and now, so this thing, these are supposed to, how'd they get in there? So you're supposed to get these into a slot. How do you do that? All right, let's see. And do these use the little ones or these long ones? What are these long ones for? I don't think you need these long ones. Yeah, because the other ones work, even though they screw in there. And there's 2. No, they don't. That's a different thread, I think. It's kind of, no, it's going in. Huh. Do I use the long ones or the short ones? Well, I mean, can't really tell, but they might be too long. Yeah, that's too long. It bottom out. See that? It would bottom out if I went all the way through. So it's got to be the short ones. But for some reason, they put them in the same bag as these little anchors. All right, so it looks like this anchor goes in one of these little screws here. Yeah, because they just said it's only one screw. See right here? There's only one type of screw. They don't show two different screws, so we're using the same type of screw again. All right, so I don't know which way this goes. I think it goes upside down like that, with that thing facing up. Yeah. All right, so ay. That's how you lose things. Do I got it? Or do I not? I think I do. All right, that's one. Yeah, do another one. They could package these little bags a little better. I don't know. Just put the things that relate to each other in the same bag instead of two different bags, mixing the things up. All right, so now. I guess if how do I do that? All right, maybe with this. There we go. Lined it up. All right, now I have no idea. How does this thing go in here? I guess I should have tried it first. All right, okay, I think I get it. These things gotta go like this, and then they'll slide in the track. Will they? They will if they're lined up right. I think. Yep, they're in there. All right, they're in there, and I think when you tighten, they turn. That's the only thing I can think of. I guess go all the way to the end here. Yeah, that worked. So we got the, what is this called? Cable clip assembly. Oh, no. This is the drag chain assembly. All right, not too tight. It's plastic. No reason to go too tight on this. All right, it's in. All right, so now there's this cable clip assembly. And it uses M38 socket head, the same one as before. And these cable clips, and I've seen those. There's like these little plastic things over here somewhere. Where are they? Right here. These are the cable clips. All right. So if we look in the picture, they go on the right side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Even though it says 9 here, but maybe, I don't know. Right now in the picture, they're pointing to 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Oh, you maybe get, in case they break, you get extras. Hey, how do they go? Where do they go? There's a screw. Oh, they go on the outside? No, they go on the inside. Where do they? Oh, here they are. I see the holes. Okay. All right. All right. Which way do they face? Okay. So it's going to be these little screws. You might as well get on this side, because it's going to be all on this side to work. All right, so it looks like the first one goes way up here. So you put this through this little plastic thing. Now this thing's amazing being all metal. It would have been nice if the clips were metal too. I guess you can machine your own clips, right? If they started breaking and you needed metal ones. Again, this is plastic, so I imagine you just need to snug it in. No reason to over tight and chew up the plastic. There it is. All right, and I just got to continue to do that for the rest of these. There's 3 more there. So I'm thinking, is this video will probably go fast forward, or people can fast forward themselves, right? Doesn't matter. Oh look, it looks like this thing's supposed to go inside. I don't know. Unless I'm using the wrong ones. Okay. My goodness. Once I get this built, I still have to learn how to actually CNC. That should be amazing. All right. Here we go. All right. So we got the cable clip assembly, I believe. Oh no, look. 1, 2, 3, 4 more down here. Aha. 1, 2. All right, they say 9, so maybe I'm missing one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Maybe they give you an extra. All right, so I gotta go back here. Do these. Try to imagine myself once this machine's running, what it would be, you know. Oh, I hope there's like perfect and there's no issues. Awesome. Because this is stressful. It's not, you know, it's in the machine. It's not cheap, but it looks like it's quality, and it's got everything I ever wanted on it when I was doing all my research. One more, right? One more. So maybe it won't be here for a whole week. Like if I get most of this, like I'm not gonna do the wiring tonight, but if I get most of this, you know, just put together, which it looks like I don't have much left to put together other than the wiring, then man, it'll probably just be one other evening to get the wiring. And this was built in what? How long has it been, you think, so far? An hour or two? That long? I mean, the first video was unboxing. I don't know if you count that as build, you know? Okay. Again, so there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 9, so they just give you an extra, I guess. All right, and finished. Finished. That's what it says. It's definitely finished. It's built. Wow. And then these are the extra pieces, the hold downs, clamps, I guess they're called. And this will be the wiring and all that, which, oh, look at that. Those things pop open. That's how that works. All right, so definitely not doing wiring tonight, but the hardware is all built. So let's take one last look at it. It's sitting on my kitchen table. All right, so I guess I didn't miss any screws. I was so worried. I didn't want to have to contact anybody and say, I need more screws. So I can actually use it. So there was a little extra, even though the numbers were off on these things, you know, like the quantities. But in the end, I got what I needed. They sent me everything. I had to go off to Home Depot and buy something. So let me just put everything over here and we can admire this thing. Look at that. Wow, now you can understand this thing. I had been eyeing, because my birthday was yesterday, right? Yesterday? And I was eyeing the 3030, the top, but that one had some other kind of screws. They weren't ball screws. I forgot what they're called. And it had a 300 spindle. It had smaller than these NEMA, like 17s, where I think this is 23. And it was actually a little bit smaller. And I bet you, I'm sure there's more, you know, to this quality build. I gotta tighten it. Obviously, I gotta tighten it. I don't want to tighten it yet because I don't know where I'm gonna, like where this X-axis gantry will finally be, you know. And so, man, look at that. See the table? It moves. That's how it'll, and then this will go, and this will go back and forth. There's a lot of grease on it to protect it from rusting. No rust. I mean, this thing is amazing. Like I said, I just saw it and it came on Amazon. Maybe it's probably, I don't know if it's even been a whole week since it's been on Amazon. They were showing 2 models or 3 models that they were selling. I don't know if it was 2 or 3. But then this model came out of nowhere when I was showing my wife what I wanted for my birthday. And when I saw this, I was like, no, I don't need it. Honestly, I don't even know I'm going to see it. I got one thing that this invention I'm working on, but it's just a little thing. I don't need this beast for that. But I'm just, anyways, I'll find things to make.